Hi, my name is Jateria T. Fleming, and this evening I will be presenting my project for week 7, which is improving communication efficiency between substitute teachers and school administrators. Here is my introduction, where I'm going to address and state the problem at hand of what's going on and, the reasoning behind all of this. So, communication breakdowns create unnecessary stress for substitutes and disrupt learning. Organizational research shows that inconsistent messaging lowers accountability and performance. This project identifies key communication barriers and offers evidence-based solutions. And you can just see down there in the corner where you have a group of teachers just trying to, get together and maybe create things, breakdowns, and they may think that they're trying to help, but not knowing that, that actually, you know, can cause substitutes for not being successful in one's classroom. Here we have the background. It's just going into a little bit more depth. The substitute usage has increased due to staffing shortages and rising teacher absences. Many substitutes receive instructions via various platforms, resulting in missing or conflicting information. Research supports centralized digital communication as a best practice for K-12 operations. A lack of standardized protocols leaves substitutes uncertain about expectations. So here at the bottom right, you'll see a teacher just there trying to, or a substitute there trying to just gather, and just seems like that she's just there trying to support the kids the best way that she can. She looks very genuine. So throughout my project, I got a couple findings and analysis. And here's some of the things that I found, and analyzed. So late or incomplete lesson plans reduce substitutes' ability to deliver instruction effectively. Also, information distributed through email, text, and paper increases the likelihood of miscommunication. And also Robbins and Judge 22, which is one of my references, they emphasize that unclear communication decreases organizational efficiency. Here's more findings and analysis. And you can just see there before I get going into it, the teacher just very stressed, seemed just trying to get it out the way, just trying to figure it out. So limited training prevents substitutes and administrators from using digital tools to their full potential. Monterio and Morris in 2022 found that districts providing training saw significant improvements in communication reliability. Without feedback opportunities, administrators cannot identify recurring issues. Harrington and Santiago also show that centralized systems boost substitute preparedness by up to 40%. And here you have a survey data findings to where I took, the 10 substitute teachers participated in a survey to reveal real world communication challenges. So these is real results. Here in the chart, you have a category which is communication delays, preferred communication method, satisfaction with current system, most needed improvement, with better tools improve performance. So you have here the most selected response for communication delays is frequently, and that's 50%. Preferred communication method, online platform, 60%. Satisfaction with current system, dissatisfied, 50%. Most needed improvement, centralized platform, 60%. With better tools improve performance, they did the most selected response and strongly agree, which is at 70%. And so, with that being said, the teachers just or substitutes came to an agreement that communication delays are common and impact substitute satisfaction. So, regardless of what, that's what this table is just telling us, like the delays are common and impact substitute satisfaction, which is the real issue. Most substitutes think that clear communication will improve their performances. So we also have the cost benefit analysis, which we have the tangible cost. We have the annual platform subscription, which is 2,000 to 5,000 per school. We have the training for staff and substitutes, which is $500 to $1,000 annually. So that's just like every year. Technology updates and devices, $300 to $700. And then we have the cost benefit analysis continued. We have tangible benefits, automated notifications, reduce administrative workload, fewer scheduling errors, lower substitute turnover, and reduce onboarding costs. We also have the cost benefit analysis continue with the intangible benefits. We have increased substitute confidence and morale, smoother classroom transitions, improved trust between administrators and substitutes, more consistent instruction. Research emphasizes that intangible benefits significantly improve communication quality and educator engagement. Here are some conclusions. So, communication barriers stem from inconsistent processes, delayed information, and inadequate technology training. These issues directly affect classroom management, substitute confidence, and student learning. Implementing structured, consistent communication systems is essential for improving efficiency. Here are some recommendations that I decided that, could help. Adopt a single district approved communication platform. Establish clear expectations for when and how lesson plans must be submitted. Standardize communication procedures across schools. Here are some more recommendations. Provide ongoing training for substitutes and administrators on communication tools. Create regular feedback opportunities such as surveys and check-ins. And routinely review communication logs to detect issues and update processes proactively. Here is just a summary of everything gathered out throughout the project. Substitutes often receive late or inconsistent communication, limited preparedness. Survey results show a strong preference for a centralized digital communication system. Multiple communication channels create confusion and increase misinformation. Centralized platforms, consistent policies, and proper training significantly improve substitute readiness and school efficiency. Here are my references that I got throughout the project that you have seen throughout in the PowerPoint. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you, Ms. Professor Brooke, for listening here. And thank you, and that is the end.